Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is a bright day, Today the weather is so good, it's so beautiful out there. Oh my God. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to show you because you will shift your attention. Yeah, welcome to today's video. I really want to give a thank you to people who have been watching my videos. Thank you so much for supporting this journey. And it really means a lot for us content creators when you watch our videos to the end and also not skipping the ads. That's where, that's where we get to be paid from. Today I want us to talk about value. Do you know your value?
Let's go.
A lot of us women feel like we know our value. And then why do you have to negotiate your value or your worth? You're worth it. You don't have to negotiate it from anybody. People have to just see it on you. Let's talk about it in today's video. So what I've found out most times is that women discount themselves a lot. They feel they are not worthy. One thing you have to know about values before you even talk about them is that the fact that you're worthy and you're worth it. Like no one should put you in a situation where you have to prove your worth. It should just be visible on you. If someone really wants to be with you, they should be able to see your worth. A lot of women settle for less. Let's say, for example, women with kids. Even before what society says, a lot of women with kids want to believe that they can't get a man who will take them for what they are. They worry about what society will say, so they will decide to settle for less and forget their self-worth. You find someone saying, I know I can't get a single man, or maybe I may not get a single woman who will be able to marry me, something like that. It depends on really what you want. What do you want? What is your self-worth? Like for me, I would prefer a man with kids. It's not like I'm settling, I feel like this person will understand me better. I have seen scenarios where women who have kids have married men without kids. And then later they don't even care about you. But then it comes down to who this person is. What is your self-worth? Are you settling for what you want, or you're settling for what society wants? Because you're worried of what society will say. Like I always say, society will always say what they want. People will talk no matter what. What is your self-worth? Are you discounting it for anybody? A lot of women believe that there is a formula to be in love, or there's a formula to get a man, or there's a formula to be accepted by society. What you attract is how you rate yourself. And if you're someone who believes in that kind of stuff, that there's a formula, at the end of the day, you might end up discounting yourself for someone. You might end up discounting yourself for the woman that you want, or for the man that you want in your life. If you believe that you are 10 or 100%, that is the kind of man that you will attract. And that is it, you are a 10. If you also believe that you're 1% or you are 2%, that is what you will be in other people's eyes as well. How you treat yourself is the same way people will treat you. If you treat yourself like a low-level person, that is exactly the same way people will treat you. And those are the kind of people you will attract. The people of the level that you think you are in. Society will always treat you the way you treat yourself. It doesn't pull off. It doesn't. It just comes back to how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself as someone who is of a high level, a high quality woman, a woman of value, the Proverbs, woman 31, right? That's exactly how other people will also treat you. Yes, you. That's it. You see, even when you go to the market, like you find clothes are assigned prices, right? And for me in person, when I see a cloth with the most expensive price tag, I find myself believing, wow, this is it. This is a high value cloth. You see? So when you place yourself in society, price tag, that's exactly how society will treat you. If you devalue yourself because of something that might have happened to you in the past, That is how society will devalue you. That is how society will low price you. And that is exactly the poor quality material you will be. If you discount yourself because of how you look, how you speak, your level of education, you discount yourself and you feel like you're not worth it. Like guys, I've always had this low self-esteem about some body parts. I think this goes back to how I was treated in a relationship before. Like someone puts you in a situation where they feel like, oh, what are those stretch marks doing on you, you know? Normally after childbirth, or some people just have stretch marks naturally. Like maybe the other person making you feel low about yourself. I always had that self-low esteem about me. But over time, I've realized that the first thing you have to do is be proud of yourself, value yourself, put a self-worth on you. I mean, there's someone out there for everybody. There's someone out there for everyone. If person X or person B or person A, whatever you want to call it, doesn't see your value, another person will see your value. There's someone for everybody. So do you know your value? Are you discounting your value for someone? Do you have to lower your value because you want to get into a car with someone? Do you want to lower your value because you want someone to love you? Hell no. You're not going to do that. You're not going to devalue yourself because the other person doesn't know the value of this item. I mean, I'm not saying you're an item, but I'm placing you in the shelf, you know, with a price tag. You should know who called you. Is this person worth it? Do they value you? Are you going to run out with anybody just because you feel like everyone has moved on and you also have to move on and lower your value? I mean, even if you've put on weight, even if you've grown thin, all you have to do is work on yourself to the level that you want. Maybe sometimes you wanted to look that way, but it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change your value. Do you have to stop putting on some clothes because you're so large? And then society will be like, hey, don't put on that. No, nobody can take it away from you. When you know your value or your worth, no one can take it away from you. And it also means that you shouldn't lower it for anybody. And to be honest with you, I'm talking about this everywhere. From your singleness to your marriage. I mean, there are some things in my single life that I cannot accept. I mean, being in a relationship with someone, there are some things that I cannot accept. And also there are some things in my marriage that I could not accept. That's why we end up walking away, because we get to realize our value, you know. I said we get to realize because there are times we lowered our values just because we wanted to fit in. We are not doing that anymore. And when I came to the realization that I was not valued, my self-worth was not seen, I walked. I don't want to make this video so long, but I will just say that stop lowering your values to get people to like you or to get people to fit with you. Stop lowering your values for that. Know your value and be happy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till then, bye-bye. Peace out.
You said you and me